We're live. We're up and running. Hey, everybody. Welcome to another Creator Cast. We are coming live through Google Hangouts. The other one didn't work, so we'll try and fix up that stuff a little bit later on. We have, next in line is Danny Black. How are you, Mr. Danny Black?
Hey, what's happening? I'm just going to get the link here so I can share it with everybody on the old chat.
We got a new.
Yeah, I'm just jumping in there now to make sure it's working.
Of course, we got a new
stream.
stream.
We're on.
Good.
Beautiful.
We're good. Most of the people are there now, so that's great. So let's get chatting.
Yeah, let's do it. So yeah, g'day Danny, g'day Scotty, and that beautiful singlet of yours.
Thank you, Danny. Mate. Can you pump that link into our chat too, so I can grab it?
Hold on.
Thanks, man.
Hey, we're working the cricket guy. Adelaide Crows. What do you have on the back of your jersey, Scott? Yeah, what is on the back there, mate?
Oh boy, it's my friend.
Other than Brittany.
Not on my back. It's the Christmas Day jersey from 2 years ago. It's Porzingis' jersey. And it's very weathered and tattered, but it's all
nice. Good. Beautiful. And we also have Mr. Ben on. G'day, Ben on.
Hello, everybody. How's it? I'm just getting myself situated here right now with the chat and the stream, and everything seems to be working.
Is it?
Good stuff.
Ben
I can
Wilson
see Emma.
says
I can see
clearly.
Hendrik. I can see Ben Wilson. No super chats here, Ben Wilson, unfortunately.
Ouch.
All right, give some thumbs ups here, guys. It's not as easy. We're trying to make this as professional as possible, but I know that sometimes being able to. And by the way, Jay, because you're in control of it, or I don't know. All right. You know, like you can click at the bottom and switch them or have it stuck on people. I know it's probably not that way right now, but
it's just rotating.
All right, good. That's good. That's good. I'm not used to not hosting it, which is really weird. So it was stuck on Scott. And I was like, oh, yeah, it's stuck on Scott. No, I can relax. Yeah. But yeah, all I'm saying is that everybody here in the chat, they know who we are. We're basically wanting to come together and just talk to each other and broadcast it.
Yeah, we're trying to do it a little bit more professionally than normal, and I guess we just got to keep pushing hard at figuring out how we do this and what works. I think the stream's probably not cutting out. Hopefully, we're on a pretty good bit rate here. So
I'm just happy that Jay. I'm happy that you took the reins over and tried this week. After last week, I just got frustrated with it. So,
oh mate, you've had a frustrating week. You had a frustrating Saturday.
Yeah. Oh. But I do have solutions that are coming, and I feel like I might have resolved it. In fact, tonight I'm testing one of those solutions, and I think it's. Does my image look good to everybody? I mean,
mate, you've always looked good.
Thanks, man.
Is that Sounder around in that or in the screen right here?
Shiloh's there. G'day. Bridget,
you don't get it.
All the usual mob.
You know how well this is how well I'm doing. I was still on the old stream looking at the chat, being like, "Why is there only 2 people in there?" Tech is hard. Being me's hard.
Yeah. So what's everybody up to, Benin?
Yes.
I've been watching your 4-minute videos lately. I don't know why I'm hooked. It's like home and away. I gotta watch them as soon as I wake up. They're there, ready for me.
Home and away.
The sun is coming out, man.
Yeah,
Big brother. Yeah,
it's coming out now. It's out. And you're telling everybody about your new surf stuff, and you've got a new thing that you haven't told everybody about yet. So
I've got such a cool thing coming, but I don't want to blow it until it's here. But pretty damn stoked. Actually,
pretty is it what you told us, but we don't want to tell everybody else?
Yeah. And look, I'm gonna let it out, but I'm gonna let it out when it's appropriate, like when things. Yeah, I just don't want to blow too much, but I can announce that I have got my GoPros sent to me. I got 2 GoPro Hero 7s, and there Scotty has his there too. And I have to say a massive thank you to Jake Rich, who we interviewed on this very program, CreatorCast, about 4 months ago. He either is, I actually could never get this out of him when we interviewed him, but I think he's either a GoPro ambassador or he is just sponsored by GoPro. But either way, he put me through to a direct line to GoPro for my Wave a Day project coming up next year. And I managed to get 2 of these for 40% off retail. That was super cool. Like, thank you, Jake. And by the way, he's on Big Brother too. I just worked that out recently as well.
So weird.
Danny, do you remember when he was on the shipboat with you? Did he Was he using GoPros at the time? Because it didn't look like he was.
No, he was using a Ronin, and I think he was using the same camera that Ben uses, the GH5. I think that's what he was using.
Right. Yeah, because when we interviewed him, I remember, like, because I'd never met him before. It was Danny's guest, and he came on the thing, and we were chatting before the show, and I was looking at him thinking, this is strange, man. I know this dude, and I like, and in my mind, I was like, and he must know me if I know him. So why aren't we saying hello? How are you? And then we got into the stream and the recording, and it happened so fast, and then I forgot about it, and then it just twigged on me that I don't know him. I've just seen him on television.
I just googled him, and I've just realized he doesn't really look like he did when he was on Big Brother. But I do recognize him now.
And you had a massive chat with him.
4 or 5 years ago,
yeah, crazy.
Thanks, Adelaide Crows are the best. Thank you. Yeah, and he's just connected it too. The guy that wore the glasses in Big Brother. That's exactly that guy. Yeah.
That's why. That's probably what threw us off. He didn't have the black rimmed glasses.
Yeah, that could be it. I think he came fourth on the show.
Wow.
Yeah, nice dude, and he gave me the hookup. So,
and the only reason Big Brother was coming back, I could be wrong.
Yeah, maybe it is.
Did Jay give you did Jake give you the hookup, or did you just use Jake's name?
No, Jake gave me a direct line into GoPro.
Okay.
So, actually, not technically a direct line into GoPro, but a direct line into. Look, I don't want to. Anyway, he hooked me up with someone who hooked me up. Yeah, I don't want to say too much in case I get it all wrong, which I have done.
I'll send you a bill for 40% extra.
And Danny, I would mention this too, but I don't know if this is wrong of me, but because I had to go through the GoPro Australia web store to purchase and punch in a specific code that I was given, and when I purchased it said free SD cards and stuff, and so that's cool. Yeah, I punched everything in and paid for it, and then it came delivered, and the SD cards weren't there, and I kind of thought, I just said to Danny in our group chat today. Do I ask them for the SD cards? I mean, I got 40% off. I can't really go asking for the SD cards that they promised as well. So I didn't.
You never know. They might come separately.
You could.
Well, I don't actually need them because I already obviously had my older cards from the older cameras, but it was just I just noticed that it wasn't there, and I don't know. It's fine. I'm an honest kind of guy.
And I know some people were wanting to talk about the Osmo Pocket. In relation to the GoPro Hero 7, and I'm honestly not impressed. That's the first DJ product that came out that I was like, I don't really need it. I don't really want it. And the Hero 7 looks so good, stabilized footage. It's waterproof. It's got better microphones. I actually I got the USB to microphone input because I want to do more vlogging with the GoPro Hero 7, like on the go, and I'm excited to see how that sounds.
I'm keen.
Nice. So that's what you've been up to this week, Danny?
That's it. That's all. Just
I loved your live drone shot from the top of some mountain somewhere. It was awesome.
Yeah, that was great. That's a cool hike up in Sunshine Coast. Yeah. By the way, Jay, 10 days. We're gonna be shipmates.
Yeah. Isn't that going to be great? I can't wait. It's lots.
You'll be on my live streams.
Awesome. Yeah, I'll be sitting there watching Seinfeld with you at nighttime too. So that'll be beautiful.
Family guy.
I do. I kind of miss that about not having someone around. But Danny, your nighttime rituals are pretty funny, hey?
I mean, I guess it's better than some people's nighttime rituals.
Is it just me, or is the internet dropping?
No, I think we're right.
Seems fine here. Yeah, that's a good question. Adelaide Crows are the best. Jay, what are your video plans for the shipboat?
Maybe Jay's frozen.
Oh wow, our host is frozen.
Our host is frozen.
Is it all dropped out?
No, if you drop out, it's just you. We're still going.
That's strange though. You're the one with the best internet.
Oh, I know. We did drop out.
That's a bit weird.
Oh, no, that's just Jay.
That's just
when Jay talks, we can hear him, but we can't see him. There you go, Jay. You're back. We're good.
Is classic.
Is the internet going real bad?
Yeah,
We're back.
That's really strange.
Take his out.
Is it just me?
Is this like our first time doing this? What's going on? Like,
I don't know. You would think every week we would learn something, but we don't.
By the way, for everybody playing in the chat, this is my last one for about a month. I won't be on the midweek chats because of the shipboat. So this is my last one. This is the end of the season for me.
But you're going
season
to be
finale,
going live
Danny
from-
Black season finale.
You're going to go live. From
I'll
the
be
ship.
going live, but I won't be able to do the midweek times that you guys do because nighttime usually I'm on the ship internet. So
Yeah.
it's all good. It's all good.
Danny, do you know how much those DJI things are?
It was like $80 or something like that.
No. The DJI's GoPro.
Oh,
thing.
DJI. The Pocket. It's a good question. I don't know. Jay, your camera's off or something.
No,
Is
I
it?
see him. I could see him. Jay, talk.
Do you think he's frozen? Is he? I don't know what he's doing.
He can't hear us for some reason.
Hey, clicked. I don't know.
Happened to shout something out, didn't she?
He said, "Give me a second." Okay,
Classic.
he's going away. Okay, yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think about the Pocket?
Fuck. Sorry, Brittany just scared the crap out of me at the window.
What would you do?
She just poked her head out the window right here that I have open. I just saw her face. I almost punched my fist through the window. Get out of here. I'm closing the curtain now. Get out of here. Sorry, go on.
Oh, $5.99 MSS, the Pocket.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sold on it. I just don't think that it's necessary, really. I don't know. It's hard to say.
Yeah, I don't know. If Panda just said that the video quality is better than the Hero 7, I'd have to have a look at videos. I haven't seen too much of it, but yeah, I don't know.
I've seen a couple.
I find that hard to believe. It's just because how good the Hero 7 is.
To me, though, it's waterproof. Like the Hero 7's waterproof, and like
so that's not waterproof.
no,
Comes with a case or something.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I mean, no, you get taken underwater. It's a gimbal.
I thought I saw a video of it underwater, but I could be wrong.
Are we there?
Gimbals
There it
underwater doesn't really make much sense, does it?
I don't know.
Anyways, all right. Well,
Jay, you've got the highest MBN speed there, and what's happening? Your
I don't
wife's
know.
using
Yeah,
Netflix?
No, I asked her. No, she's in bed, so there must be an issue with our bloody internet. So I'm now on mobile internet here.
Yeah.
So we should be okay.
I've given up using Wi-Fi for these things. I use my phone now for everything. I couldn't even watch Netflix before. We're trying to watch it.
But the good thing is about that is because it's Google Hangouts, it's not really my local that it has to worry about. I think you guys were still talking and fine, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just rolled over.
actually, we had better conversations when you weren't here.
Oh, okay. So,
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
But Adelaide Crows, the best, did ask twice in the chat, what are your plans, video plans for the shipboat, Jayski?
yeah, well, Danny and I have talked a little bit about that, probably trying to smuggle some drones onto it, do some stuff at Kangaroo Island, maybe do one of Danny's famous live streams with the Mavic as well, Mavic Air, I think he's got.
Cool. From Kangaroo Island. Yeah, we should do that.
Yeah, I think that would be cool. Do you know if you get internet access through cellular phones and shit like that on the ship?
Only when you're near port. Only when you're near land.
Okay, but not when you're out.
Yeah, you can get it. I think it's like this is probably really boring for some people, but I think it's like you have a cellular at sea on or something, and if people send you a text message, it doesn't cost you anything, but it costs like 50 cents every time you send one out.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I won't be using it.
Or you can, I'll get you like I did with, I offered it to Ben on, but he wanted to go the whole 16 days without really using internet. And yeah, I can get you access to, like, I'll sign up for internet and give you like the code to get on every now and then. So it's pretty cheap.
No, I mean, the only reason we'll need it is to probably upload some videos, and I can do that within the 2 days before we get to port. So that's easy peasy.
Yeah, if you do it before we go out, and then when you're at Kangaroo Island and you could use your mobile data or whatever, then you'll be fine. But yeah, just 2 sea days. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, it's gonna be good, and it's.
And by the way, shipboat people, we're not smuggling any drones on. That's not happening. Just so that's not happening.
What are you talking about?
Yeah. Oh no, that wasn't this Danny. It was another Danny. I forgot about that.
Yeah. So there's a waterproof case for the DJI Pocket. I'm looking at. But I don't get it. I don't get why you would need a gimbal underwater, because it's
to look at the fishies.
Better find Nemo somehow. I'm gonna have to look that up. I swear I found a video of it where it's being used underwater. I have not looked into this at all.
Which drone are you talking about?
No, the DJI Pocket thing.
Oh, like you think it's waterproof?
Well, it comes with a case, so it's not waterproof. So
okay,
Interesting. Yeah.
GoPro wins that one.
Yeah,
All right.
I had an interesting night on Monday night that Scotty was going to come to, but he had to help his parents move or something.
Yeah, tell us about that.
Yeah, I went to a YouTube, YouTube sponsored with the Victorian Government initiative, where the CEO of VidCon Worldwide was there, as well as one of the YouTube employees of Singapore. Her name was Jen Story or Jess Story. And then there was an Aussie YouTuber there, DJ. I'm really shit at remembering names. Hang on a sec. I'll find it in a moment. So Jim Louderback was there, Jen Story, and DJ Johnson. So those that are liking animation, he's been around for I think 4 or 5 years now. He's got like 500,000 followers, and he's from Melbourne, which is quite cool. And he does lots of animation. He's got like teams of people that do his animation now, and he was talking about how to schedule that and how he makes his money and does deals and sponsorships and stuff like that. But the highlight of it wasn't actually to do with the speakers. There was, in the crowd, there would have been about 60 or 70 people. One of the people who everyone felt bad for, he had Tourette's, and I think it was like a YouTuber, and I didn't get his name. His first name was John, but I didn't find out what his surname was or anything. But as soon as it all started, he was swearing his ass off as loud as he possibly could. And really distracting everybody, and the presenters were trying really, really hard to, he'd be like, "Oh, F this," and they're like, "Yeah, I agree with you." They were trying to keep him motivated, and hopefully thought that had calmed him down. But he got worse and worse, and he started to talk, like his condition. They might say, "Oh, the best way to get YouTubers subscribers is to make great content," and he's like, "That's effing bullshit," and all this kind of stuff, right? And
maybe he did have Tourette's.
Maybe he knows the better way to do it. But within about 5-10 minutes, they actually had to get security to escort him, and it felt wrong. But it was just necessary, because the whole thing went for like 2.5 hours. They had question time. I asked them about what YouTube's doing about haters, and that certain YouTube channels like Bus Life New Zealand, I've tried to put that in there for you, Benon. They've decided to leave because of their privacy and the hate and everything, and they're just like, well, there's moderation things that you can do. If someone says something, use the F word, you can put them in the in a moderation jar or whatever they were saying. And it's unfortunate. It's the world we live in. There's not much that they can do. I suggested a hater rater. So basically, what that would be is if you think that they're just being abusive, you just tick that they're a hater rater, they're a hater. And the more hate and the more people that flag them as a hater, then YouTube would look into all their comments. And if they're just there to cause a problem, they would disable their comments or something.
Is this like your Uber rating?
Yeah, that's what they were saying too. So, I put it forward to them, and I could see Jess from YouTube. She was like, sounds all right. But then
it's such a simple concept. I don't understand why they don't have it already.
Yeah, and so I put that to them, and from that question on, everyone was like, "Oh, about haters and blah blah blah." And then there was another YouTube girl from Sydney, who started talking about the moderation stuff that they've put in and blah blah blah, and that as a YouTube you've got to put that in. And then it was interesting. The girl in front of me, who had a 16-year-old kid there, was trying to figure out whether or not she should allow her son to make YouTube content. And I said to her after my question, I'm like, after you hear all this stuff, would you allow your son to be subjected to all that hate, knowing that it's out there? It could be because his ears are too big, or his camera is not good enough, or it could be just such little things like this that people just say, you know what, I'm not doing this anymore. It's not worth it for me. So it was interesting. And then John Louderback came up to me afterwards. And I thought he was going to talk about the hate thing, but he came up asking me about my electric skateboard. But apart from that, it was quite interesting. They went through, I wrote some notes down. I'll quickly take you through it. But they went through the top 8 things to do to make a better YouTube channel. So number 1 was passion. Number 2 is value, giving value. Number 3 is be part of your community. Number 4, upskill in education. Teach people things that they may not know. 5, network and collaborate. Get out there like we're doing on CreatorCast. 6, look for opportunities and leverage. So how can I leverage what I have to get other people interested in me so that I can leverage off them too? Have a plan was number 7. And then number 8 was develop an entrepreneurial mindset, which means you have to have passion, resilience, flexibility, and vision. Huh. So yeah, it was quite interesting. And there's a whole bunch of notes that I wrote down on this. You'll probably screenshot that and have a look. But yeah, it was quite an interesting chat.
That sounds like you got more out of that than anything from VidCon.
Yeah.
Pretty much. And I think even just having that guy, like he's primarily John Louderback, he's primarily based in LA. He came out specifically for this. There's another one last night in Geelong that had about 30 or 40 people. But yeah, it was just really, it was just insightful, and you could ask lots of questions because the crowd was there wasn't a lot of people that they kind of put the chairs into a circle, and it was more like a discussion with everybody. It was quite cool.
Well, screenshot that list and post it in the CreatorCast group, Jay.
Yeah, sure, we'll do.
Hey, Barry, vlog from the bog. He's joined us from the UK. I saw you coming there early. Sorry, I didn't get to say hello.
Is that Barry's views?
That is it. Yeah, it's Barry's views. That is a great idea, the hater radar, and I think that something needs to be done to have people become more
accountable.
Accountable, exactly. It, like I said once before, it should be more like Facebook. As much as Facebook sucks in many, many regards, at least the people that commenting are the people from their profile. Like, there's no hiding. If you're on Facebook, that's you. Like, we know that. So that's.
I mean, kind of like you can make up a fake profile and have like 2 friends on it.
Yeah, but
you know, like
they're easily kind of found. Like if you get like,
and that's what they were saying too. That if you do have something like this hater radar, that someone that hates will probably have 10 accounts, and then if they do get blocked, they'll just create another one.
Yeah.
But it's another way of prevention. I think you have to do what you can to make sure that YouTubers that are out there, or creators, or whatever they want to call themselves, are being looked after as much as possible.
Because like at the moment there is nothing. It's the Wild West out there, and you can start. I could start an account right now and start hating on CreatorCast in the chat right now, and no one would like it. It would take me all of 2 minutes to come in with all kinds of slander, and then disappear and come back the next week with a different account. Yeah. And if that's your goal, and if you're a hater and that's what you want, then by all means go for it. But YouTube should put something in place like Facebook have to sort of try to narrow that down and eliminate as much of it as possible.
Yeah, I mean, because they've got if you're a creator, these haters or whatever can flag your video for inappropriate content. They can do a whole bunch of stuff that can make your life very, very difficult as a creator.
Yeah.
So I think why not have the same kind of controls that we can do as creators to say, hey, this guy's been a pain in the ass.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It just doesn't seem fair.
It's like the whole thumbs down thing on Facebook. Like I don't get many thumbs downs per video very often, but even I did my first like community tab post the other day, and I noticed, I didn't even notice before, but you can actually thumbs down that, and I was like, why is that necessary? Like if you just posting.
You said Facebook. Did you mean YouTube?
Me?
Yeah, you said Facebook.
Oh, did I? Sorry, YouTube. Sorry, I just read Facebook in the chat. Okay. In the community section, you can post the thumbs down on like a photo or a post or anything like that. I was like, is it really necessary to have a thumbs down on there? Like,
yeah,
I just feel like they're searching for it.
Yeah.
I mean, their whole thing too was that they wanted to make sure people could provide constructive feedback. And I'm all for that. If someone says to me, your audio wasn't terribly good in that video, cool, I'll have a look at it. And if I get more and more of that, then I'll try and fix it. So I've done that with gimbals. I've done that to try and upgrade cameras. I've tried to, have an environment where it's a little bit more me, because that's what people are asking for. And it does make you a better creator, but hate is just another level. That's not good for anybody, really.
Well, it's good that those questions came up, and it's good that you got a chance to talk about it. I feel like it's really important, but I don't really hold much hope that anything will happen.
No,
I always think it's weird when you have a live stream, and who is it? Pusha Studios. He said it's so good. He's like, for the amount of effort it takes for someone to hit the thumbs down button, they could just hit the button to get off that video to another video. Like, what's the point of even doing that?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this is how close I was to to them there. So that's on the, I don't know what side of it, but the older looking guy behind the pink thing or in front of the pink thing, that's John Ladderback.
Like
He's
Steve Jobs, younger Steve Jobs.
Yeah, he does kind of. And then in the middle was the guy from YouTube. Oh, my phone's going. And then the other guy was DJ, whatever he's. Yeah, he's the guy with 500,000 subscribers, or 8 million. I can't remember what it was. It was 8 million subscribers on 3 or 4 different channels. So
Cool.
yeah, pretty nuts. And he doesn't actually show his face on his YouTube content. He uses an animation. He uses like a character instead of showing himself. And he said, like, if some of his mates are also very big in YouTube and they get spotted out in the public, because he doesn't really show his face that much, he can walk down the street with his missus and no one bothers him. So yeah, it was quite interesting.
Skypilot, that's a new name in our chat.
Yeah, I just seen that pop up. Hello.
Yeah. Skypilot, where are we all at? We're all in Australia, streaming to the global internet via YouTube. Where are you at? Waving with a tick, with a thumbs up and 2 beers. All the good
I need
things.
another drink.
Yeah, me too. Oh,
Yeah, hold on. I'm just gonna go do that.
What? We're on a live stream. And Danny just gets up and leaves.
Oh,
Let's boot him out. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. There's 4 of us. We can hold it.
Skypilot has a lot of content. It looks like they're in Australia too.
They made a drawing of you too. Yeah, I see Adelaide, mister. Where is that? I think it was meant to be Casey Neistat, like someone else pointed out, but it was this one. So they had a couple of images up, but have a look at that. How much does that look like me with my camera, my skateboard, my hat backwards?
Come on, man.
You are the Australian Casey Neistat, aren't you?
I don't want to be.
You're joking there, Jay, aren't you?
Quite funny.
Jay, tell me you're joking. You're not.
Well, there's Danny Black in the background. There you go.
Same haircut.
And here's Ben on doing all the stats with a certain YouTuber.
That's his 90s haircut right there. Yeah, Bridget said, are you guys going to watch the YouTube Rewind? No.
Probably not.
Because I never know who any of them are.
Yeah.
Except for maybe like 1 or 2. Honestly, I've got no idea who half of them are.
Speaking of Casey Neistat, did you guys see what he's doing and what he's offering?
Yeah, I did today.
I saw that through Viva Fry put up a tweet saying, I feel like it's disingenuous to ask people to subscribe to a channel just in order to apply for a job. And I was like,
the Adobe channel.
Yeah, I was like, dude, are you really calling out Casey Neistat? Because if you are, you're going to be prepare your channel for all kinds of haters because they're going to come your way.
Oh,
you can't call the emperor naked no matter how many clothes he's not wearing.
Yeah, blue shirt guy.
Yeah,
it got me some serious subscribers, which was nice. But it got me a whole bunch of hate.
Well, that's what I was saying. Like, and Viva Fry was kind of saying, well, if you want to apply for this job, you have to go and like the Adobe YouTube channel, which is pretty strange because, like, A, they have no way of telling if you do like it or if you don't. If you subscribe to it or if you don't subscribe to it, because you can have your subscriptions notifications turned off, like I do. So what's the point of that? Like, is it just to ramp up their subscribers?
Possibly.
Yeah,
it's a bit disingenuous because people aren't going to watch the content. They're just going to subscribe.
Adobe.
I'd be interested to see on Social Blade tomorrow how many new subscribers Adobe's got since that video.
Well, yeah, that was a couple of days ago, so you can probably go and check right now. It's been a few days since then.
Oh,
but I retweeted that and I liked it, and I thought Viva Fry gets my handshake. Firm Aussie handshake there for doing that because, you know, it was a very valid point, and I know Viva's tweeting at Casey all the time. It might seem like a little bit of spam, but in that instance, I thought it was a very valid point, one which I would make myself. But I didn't watch his videos because I'm not.
There are like 10 different videos too, Benin.
What's that?
Nothing. I'm just giving you shit.
I do 10 different videos of it. Well, I made the Bus Life NZ video. The first one I made was me kind of literally trying to come to a realization of what I was trying to say. And then the second one was reacting to those dudes going like flying off the handle. And then the last one was the live stream, which I summed up everything in. So I feel like I did what I should have. Three videos.
Yeah. So I've just had a look. It's not just the Adobe channel, YouTube channel that they wanted you to do. It's the Adobe Creative Cloud channel. And they normally get 500 subscribers per day. They got just under 11,000 on Tuesday. and 3,000 today.
Wow.
Live.
Wow.
Barry, no, you
Adobe
can't.
pays Casey Neistat to make that video.
Definitely.
Yeah, and I reckon Adobe's probably paying for these freelancers to go in for a week, so that they can just get a bit of cred.
You didn't apply. Yeah. You didn't apply, Jay. You should have applied for that.
No, mate. I know I'd win. No, I'm kidding. But I'm on a P&O cruise when all that's happening. It's next week. I don't know why.
Oh yeah, blame the P&O cruise.
That's your ticket into to your man. Hey, like that's your business. That's what your business does.
I think I explained it in the last when we were talking about me seeing him. I think I put it to like kissing a girl for the first time, like a girl that you've liked for ages. Do you remember me talking about this?
I do.
Yeah. And I saw her and I'm like, meh, okay, I've done that now. Move on.
You kissed him?
Adelaide Crows are the best. No, I haven't subbed back to Danny's live channel yet, and I haven't subbed back to Casey Neistat either. I refuse to do that until I get a legitimate answer from YouTube.
But Ben, you've been in my chats and stuff, so you.
Oh yeah, I watch it.
How do you know that they pop on?
I don't.
Oh.
You promote it all over Facebook, so I get that feed, and then I just jump in through that way.
Okay.
Barry wants your bottle of Jack JD there, mate.
No, Barry, you can't have it. But what's going to happen, and this is what I'm doing with these bottles this bottle behind me, every 10 live streams, I'm cracking that bottle and I'm replacing it with, on the next live stream, on Gives a Minute, not Creator Cast, every 10 Gives a Minute live streams, I'm popping that open and replacing it with another bottle of some Jack Daniels varieties. And it's just a little way I'm going to sort of...
So your live stream just are going to... Because I remember you said something about you were going to stop, and then I know that Creaky gave you... I saw your video, yeah, Creaky gave you some advice to different times. So you're continuing it, is what you're saying? Okay.
What's happening now is I feel like I've maybe got a resolution for the dropout issues. Just to be really quick about it, I've got... What I didn't understand is I've got my cellular data on my phone, and the package that I've got with Optus also gives me a secondary amount of data, another SIM card, another number basically. So I've got 2 SIM cards for the one account. And at the moment, and this is what I'm doing right now, I'm tethering both of them to my computer, one via Wi-Fi and one via USB. And then I'm joining those connections in to Speedify and using that as a redundant connection. Jesus. But what I'm going to do on the weekend, I'm going to add my mother's Telstra 4G to the mix. So there'll be 2 Optus and 1 Telstra 4G connections all going into the one redundant connection. And I
Speedify, you can use more than 1 or more than 2?
Yep. You can use as many connection points as you can have, you have, but you have to have for instance, I've got Bluetooth, USB, Wi-Fi, and Ethernet. That's how I'm going to do it. So yeah. And Adelaide Crows are best. Yeah, I do have strong YouTube morals. But I think, I feel like it's a valid question. Like, if I got unsubscribed by them, they can resubscribe me. Right? Like, if they did it...
Are you sure you weren't, drunk and unsubscribed on accident?
No.
That's what I would think that happened.
Talking from experience, Danny, is it?
Or my unsub yes or no. Yeah.
Ben Wilson,
I have to pop off in a little bit and get ready for my Name That Tune stream coming up.
Telstra works here, Ben Wilson, but it's a slower 4G connection. Ironically, they have a fiber to the tower, but the output from the tower to here is not as strong as the Optus output. I don't know how that works. It is very complicated.
Right, boys, I'm taking off. I'm gonna get ready for my live stream. Name That Tune game coming up.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
We'll make sure that we're off before then, so you've got the crowd.
All right. Well, thanks. Nice to see you guys, all the Creator Casties out there.
See you in a month.
I'll see you, Jay, in 10 days, and everyone else online. Yeah.
Got it.
See ya.
That's right. Now, Mr. Bennett, are you in your pajama bottoms? I want to know.
I am always, man. Check this out.
Same here.
Oof.
Da-na-na-na-na.
Good Lord, showing a bit of leg there.
There you go. I put a shirt on though.
What are your? Mine are. What have I got on today? I got Toy Story.
Toy Story.
I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that? Look at that.
Yeah,
Woody.
Woody.
Hopefully you didn't see too much Woody.
I'm just wearing footy shorts, so nothing exciting.
Sexy, he says Shandy. I think that was for Venom though.
Chandy.
Shandy.
Get your head out of the gutter.
Shandy.
Oh, well, we may as well end it as well, I guess. It's been a great chat. We've covered a lot of stuff.
Yeah, very nice.
I think what we might do is put it to the people. Let's see what kind of subject matters they want us to talk about maybe in the next midweek stream. Chuck it into Facebook. Get onto CreatorCast on Facebook and leave some comments.
When are you off on the shipboat, Jay?
Saturday of next week. So we've got another stream to go.
Cool.
And I'll be on that one. And then, leave Saturday morning first thing.
Sounds great, man. And then it'll be me and Scotty holding the fort down. We should get up to
I'm sure you'll have Root with you and some others like Mr. Creaky.
Yeah, should be good.
I haven't seen Creaky commenting tonight.
He's been a good father.
Oh, has he been in the chat? I didn't even notice him being there.
No, he hasn't been.
No.
He's being Dad of the Year somewhere.
Yeah.
What's this cricket guy? What ship, Jay? Oh, it's Danny's ship. It's the P&O.
The ship
going from Port Melbourne to Kangaroo Ground.
Island.
What's it called? Kangaroo Island. Yeah,
Kangaroo Ground.
That's near you, isn't it?
It's just up the road. what boat you getting on there, man?
P&O, piss off. Yeah.
Done. All right, well, let's wrap it up then, eh?
Yeah, mate. Cut. I like that idea. Anyway, thanks everyone. Oh, Timmy's just got on as well. He's just plugged in. We're on our way out. Thanks everybody for tuning in. We had, I think the top was 27. We're down to 16 now.
Yeah, look at Danny's still in the audience.
Yeah. All right, guys.
All right.
See you very soon.
See you, fellas. See you all. Thanks for tuning in.
See ya.